Hey there, welcome back to the Visitor's Kiosk. Where's the usual guy? Isn't it usually Alex's shift right about now? What can I say? I just got called and filled in. It's pretty out of the blue. Guess they just couldn't get hold of him. That's supposed to be my day off, too. He ain't break, literally. Seem what I think it does. Have they been off lately? Well, actually, I think about yeah. The guy's been stopping by the kiosk lately. Looks like a Shantytown resident. Not to myself, but he seemed to be acquainted with Alex's. Probably they kept talking about some sort of preparation for something. I was kind of against it all. Kept asking if the guy was really worth going through all with it. Must be the birthday party they were playing, huh? More about whose it is. That big Alex one of the members? I had no idea. One working right by the main road too. Guy's got guts. "18 landmarks, okay. What? Is that a new shop?
Over here, sir. Everything's a good choice. Not gonna buy anything?
Chris opened your shop, Gina. It's really shaping up. Thanks. That said, I haven't had any customers come by at all, just like at all. Probably because of stuff with the Knights and Guard Generals. They're scared as all. Lower your guard down. The who of what now? Wait, sweet, it's not just because my sword's a flop? Great, I totally got this then. Time to put myself together.
Can I help you find anything? Thanks as always. Think you would want to come again soon?
Remember, it's white. It's just cheese.
Hey there, I recommend everything. Oh, that one's special.
Anything else, Catch?
Hope to see you again soon.
Okay.
Over here, sir. Can I help you find it and come again soon?
Oh. Wait, new shop?
Sorry. Find out what can I get for you? Come back soon.
Okay. That's all in these shops. It must have been the other guy's shop that we found. Okay, the old man over here. Oh, you make it. So you're the one besides the boss up in there? Wait, you're? Unbelievable, you're the old lecturer I reported for peeping. That's sorry I put it. Sorry I wasn't easily rigging my way out of that one. But you see, the request is actually made for a different purpose entirely. Think you're the old time Margaret was referring to? I mean, I'm sure I would usually fancy to visit Baz right now and then. Say by source as the core member of the Bill's Agreement 3 years back. I read old man like you as revolutionary. Again, I guess that's what's strange because Margaret's your boss. To be fair, the group was already founded by a bunch of old folks, not much time left. We feared their deaths would be a small price to pay for the bright future of youth. But seeing our blood was left them down the wrong path altogether in the end. Yeah, the path of pay thief at death and burglary, as you already know. So like you ain't much of a core member anymore, though. Yeah, the resistance dissolved for the time following Margaret's arrest. The onions of the group continued to operate out of the fold. I invited as their advisor of sorts in an effort to keep their hostility in check. But all my bad hits could have failed miserably. Perhaps I could have quelled their vindictive thirst, but had succeeded. What was resistance trying to achieve here exactly? That's like Mario's never around either. It seemed they're ready to attack the garrison posts in each and every district. This revolt of the Knights has cued them in a perfect opportunity to take back Leah. For to do so, they've been collecting intel and identifying blind spots. Their quest I had made previously fell square into the latter. Well, of Croc, it doesn't matter how to cast there is. You gotta have real bricks for brains to think a Roman swords get loose to some civilian. They've probably got weapons or armor to start. Once said they're toast. That is unless they've got an ace for their sleeve. Fortunately so, Marvel appears to be assisting them, not only but in supplies, both through equipment and stores of gunpowder. But why? She intends to see this matter through to its bare end. She's convinced dying by her hand gives them the bird of any as well. Margot. Can't say for sure if it's on her either way. But she wants to stop it at least. Why would she put a request in? It's up to us to do something about this. Any help will be appreciated. I'll plan to give it. That's why I've been waiting for you here, after all. You're taking this, as long as they have the resistance. The only place in the city powered and weapons could be viably concealed. There's only one place in the city powered and weapons could be viably concealed. It'll be underground and spacious for spare as well. By kind of mind? Let's find out which we did able to narrow it down. Stop them before it's too late to give them a chance. Yeah, right there. And that's the story destination. A fool in her oh. She's over there. There. Okay. So it's this way. Oh, it's her. Sigh. We're up to Zombie, okay. So, Mary, miss, you look about down. You're off the deadline, right? I was griping about one of the regulars. This guy didn't make a stand. He jumped outside just before I closed up the shop. Told me it might be his last time there before paying it off his tab and walked away. Make you wonder. Doesn't it? I think of it, there was a rumor he got taken up as an incident recently. He hadn't shown up ever since. Not the last night, that is. That's the thief who tried the no digital warehouses. Sorry, the one who got away in the end. Did Gaston say anything else to you? Not to me directly, but he was dim also when stuff as he was leaving. Things like those show the romance and can't let it get damp, whatever that means. Can't exactly glean what he was planning for that alone. But with what he's already done, it's not like we've hit the mark. Tell you what, I tell Margot's into on the account. It's best we assume he's playing a big part of all this. But like Margot, we've got no idea where he actually is. Listen, Gaston's not strange to town. He had more than his fair share of fights with Romans. But he has good sides too. He's looked after me ever since my husband died. I don't know what he's up to, but could you do something for him if you happen to see him? Just tell him to think before I act, that's all. Of course, we will. All three coaches dimension the alternate deadline. Then reconvene at Dogen Parks. What other people we knew were resistant all this time? Then blending in is waiting for the purple one to strike. And if they're nowhere seen, we should assume they're in the final stage of setting the plan in motion. We're running out of time. Time is of the essence. The information we've gathered, we now know where most of the hideouts located. Cloak and Maxlight in the shiny town. There were shady people seen going in and out of that area, right? Yep, we got proof of it for insurance. Who is just like Gaston Guide and Alex the Visitor's kiosk. It's a done deal then.
Right.
Near there, I'll take it from there. Madame Margot's there. We need to prepare ourselves if they truly intend to assault the Roman guard posts. We're counting on Monstroms. Leave it to us.
Sure thing. See you later then.
Okay. Oh. We need to walk through. The rest members should be hanging out here somewhere. Made this far. That's all. That's also hunt them down. Let's get a stepping. There they are. We found them. Who's there? It's the Monstroms? Tesla Hunter's right. Doesn't say that Margot's here, but I'm sure she'll arrive with soon enough. Plenty of psych weapons and we got there. There's enough power to set a good several guards post with smoke. But there's like only 6 of you attempts altogether? Talk about that down. Where's your finishing up our preparations too? Mind your own business, scram for once. Don't hit the guard posts. How do you know our plan anyway? Look, why don't you just give this crazy plan a rest already? Think before we act. This is what Perry told us before to tell you. Hey, Gascon, maybe the boss is against this whole thing after all. You hear what the old Gwyneth said. Things have changed since the war. Maybe that talk about living in harmony with Ramen Starball Duke. Maybe that makes us no better than livestock cozy up to the hands that feeds us. We lean our pride, like the hell we're saying those rotten invaders. We'll never give in, not until they answer what they've done to us. Every single life we've lost to the war is paid in full with raw blood. He's got the deep end. All you have to do is swing even more hatred. And you're the ones who suffer for it most are the ones who didn't like to deserve it. You think we're gonna sit back and let that happen? Think again. That's why I play, huh? We need a good war before taking on Rom anyway. Where are you? So you want to romp with the monsters, do ya? We don't want to hurt you. Shame we can't say the same for you. The grief and suffering of those Romans Ross is one we'll never forget. They killed our friends, families, plundered the cities, and slapped attacks on besides. Do you get it? This is the only way for us to get back our dignity back. You monsters aren't with us, you may as well be against us. Those Romans will get from us is taste their own medicine. We'll cast every one of those dirty defense out of rightful lands. Let me sure to hear our message back at the capital loud and clear. And the bells and frames that ring, the little pride glee will never die. You help yourselves, huh? Oh, we're gonna fight after all. What the hell are those? Monsters? Where did they come from? The Sunday Grimwald. All hatred and spite they built up must be brought forth of Nox. Look at the flying damn either way. You guys would be way more fun than those lame ass resistance whips. Guess you had a choice. We're gonna slaughter them and they had to do something. Dang, what the hell?
I can keep going.
What the heck is this? Jeez! Instead, they actually saw what's going on. Whew. Okay. They're gone. Maybe you guys should feel those things. Thanks for that. You guys are pathetic. You think you'd go head to head with Rom after Kyra with a small fight like that? Come on, Hawk. You think you know everything, don't you? Whether we're a match them now is besides the point. Alright, let's make those Rom and suffer we have and more. If you don't, everything lost 8 years ago we have died for nothing. Right, guys? We can't too far to get up now. I'll get my life that means getting revenge on Rom. Is that what you're after? What? Of course it is. Why else would we bumping? This ends here. Margot. Goodness me, I certainly didn't expect the monsters to be here. Perhaps they're acquainted with the youngsters I met at the baths. In a sense. That aside, it would seem they've managed to carry out my request. Nice. Boss, I said enough, Gaston. Bell's frame wasn't formed as a way to vent your frustrations. What? Frustrations? Is that all this to you? Do you have any idea how much we've been doing for Glia? Were that the case, I would have stood behind you until the very end. If she lit the first spark, I intended to support you no matter what the cost. To bear the weight of your lives and misdeeds as though they're my own. But I think you put it best to know that all that matters is making the Ramen suffer. That you'll give up your lives that means getting revenge on Rom. Tell me, where did the creator of the Bells of Freedom have missed those words? Fight without belief or conviction, and you'll be no different from those monsters. That's... Of course, all is just as much besides everything else. Your old Chrome Cavalier has failed to guide you in the right path. I apologize, I truly do. That same fault lies with every one of us old-timers. But it's not too late. You youngsters still have your whole lives ahead of you. That's exactly right. I want you all to take this time to guide yourselves and together reflect, both on what it remains to see Glia, and why the bell for his bells of freedom to you ring. As long as you safeguard this city with pride, I know the right answer will come. I'm sure my boy wouldn't have it any other way. Rise our boss. Also, it ends well. They're more boring than a happy ending. What comes up next after them? Sorry to put you through our trouble, boys and girls. I can't say I didn't know how this would turn out, but I'm glad I made the request. I glad we could help. My thanks. Considering Baltic is nearing its peak, you might aid now more than ever. As both leader of the Bells Freedom and the ever-stubborn old bat Margot Reyes, and fine seller concerns over the resistance, Margot is welcomed back in the dam with open arms.
Alright, that went great.
So she could get her final support then? Margot, aren't you updated?
Hello there.
Morbank gave me quite a scare. His conferences behaves even if it eats like every human does. Stays you around despite with no end. Margot showed us what once a leader truly means to be. Margot showed us once more what it truly means to be a leader. Let's put the faith in her to guide the Bell's Brain down the right path.
Hello there.
Mashal was molested by wrongful incarcerations. I can say he intends to use them for his rebellion. How I don't know. Perhaps that is true, that I have reason to believe he will not harm the prisoners. The safety of May hinges on your ability to remain composed and focused.
At all.
Much that your health is in peak condition. You're back on this team, don't wear yourself out. Yeah, she wants vintage wine. Okay, hands to God, the good side, I see. Your head's a kicker. Take a look at the vintage gear. It's the very same year my son was born. You have a son? Surprised, are you? I take offense at you know. My son was kind man as could be, but though he certainly didn't get it from me. I'm proud he lived in harmony with the world itself at the day he was born. He was my band supervisor too. In fact, Ian Pelham recognized his abilities. Too is good, too good a son for me. Was. That's right. Past virtue does always lead you in your favor. That boy, he couldn't stand to see somebody of his countrymen called to war. He volunteered as a captain. Lost life soon after, as did his brother comrades.
That's right.
But I had found the resistance to avenge his death or anything so crude. Now I won't go in mind. To make leader, the country still dearly loved, and land we can look to with pride. But the things are now. Believe me, I got a bundle of thoughts on it, and few are pretty. But it's like I hate the romance, really. Why he was at war 8 years back. So I'd say, growing glee is relationship is not as it was back then. That could be a separate resistance. Let's pay him apart. Chase up those days and they'll never end. You give me too much credit. I live the insurrection, you know. Just how this conversation turns so gloomy. When we light or with a drink. This is what you brought for, no? I'm guessing. Okay. So she wants vintage wine. Oh yeah, it's her, Sarati, and Anemone who I have the three gifts for. I'm supposed to gift for Iris too, though. I'll sign it back. Where you go, Behemoth? Oh well, not gonna matter to me, dude. Thank you. Sorry to sound like I ship for so long. The Pound and I have been having a little feud. We worked it out thanks to Monstroms. We have to start thinking hard about the future holds me now. So you brought a new magical form up just for me? I would take that if you don't mind. Managora root. Now where did you get a hands on find like this? The fact that you use it as time-hard ingredient in secret remedies for ages. I can brew up a love potion and put it during my spell. I can just have you bring it me as many turns as you see fit. That's a mistake. That's the point I like. Besides, I would give you back if you begged. So this Managora brings back all sorts of memories for me. I used to use them all the time back in my hometown. I told you, did I? I helped nomadic people from afar. A few number and fewer funds. Took all we had to eke out meager living, selling herbs, urban healing rituals. I might enjoy a life of that when you, Mr. Adventurer. As for me, I have my fill of destitution. I went out pronto, so here I am. Despite that, though, the medical arts I learned then have come in handy. No one expects their fighting physician to be a master thief in secret, after all. It does cover my child expenses, but lifting pocket money off end roots never hurts. It's always mine with you, huh? Why should it be? My runs through the world, after all. I heard you heard. From my perspective, you're the apple for adventure with nothing in return. In any case, I'm going to take this over off your hands. Now, should I sell for a fortune or grow up an animal enticer? Decisions. Wow. That was fast. Couldn't wait to get your hands on this pie, could you? That's not exactly it, no. We're just worried what kind of mess we get yourself into this alone. Is it really true? Have you found that hidden treasure you've been looking for all this time? That's right, take a gander. Or wait. It's holly outside, isn't it? What is some sort of secret entrance? You hear a faint echo come deep within. What is beyond this must lead to a wide underground space of some sort. I think it would get me at all. So I found a spot after going through some old Baldukian maps and literature. Also, even give us a silent glance, plus near the prison's old fortress ruins. The wall was completely sealed off. I have a sneaking feeling. No, Tocom said this was the place. No doubt about it. Yeah, right. I'm sure the only part you care about is the actual ruins themselves, isn't it? Consider the house what in common after all. Nothing matters either way. Okay, so this way inside seems to be filled with booby traps galore. It'd be set to house my fragile Gallic a seven-side Albro lonesome. Catching on yet? On your feet is you nice strong boys and girls helping explore these ruins. We're paying you handsomely if we actually find a treasure. We'd be happy to help. I think you might. Not like you probably had to give us a choice. That was probably already turned the rest of us out after hearing that. The rest of us out after hearing that. What were we waiting for? Let's get smash this wall down. Hold on, did you know Elle wouldn't be able to say no to this, didn't you? Yeah, can't let our eyes off for one second this one. We know what to say to a girl. Without further ado, how about busting up the entrance for us, Miss Raiding Bowl? I feel like you should be able to take it down one hit, no? Yeah, just a second. The best about the ruins can get. So where does you think the royal family had such treasures go, huh? Say it's still to be found. I'm most glad to believe it. Yeah, all these traps in here have to be protected something. We be careful what's ahead. Now I'm getting excited. As we're already. Good night, I picked the Reiman of the job. I'll say you monitor Lee on this one. Somebody says the treasure's hidden all the way in the back. Let's get to it. Oh boy. A Florida treasure. Not that way. Okay. Ow. $59. Ooh, Salt's bar. Wait, what? More traps that way.
There's something here. A treasure chest. Hold back for now.
One of those again. A dead end? This room is as far we can go. There's nothing here at all. I'll say Drew lose, take it. All that work for nothing. I wasn't sure about that. A Grimald Nox? Let's jump in. There's always Edel. Shall we? Okay. Woo. That's all golden jewelry. Right here, the hidden treasure 100 years before. For 5 years, it's nowhere to be found, but your heart's out. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. You're kind of scaring me. You basically full prayer of long life dream, more or less. So why is all Nox to begin with? TDLC, what's it matter? This is by an ancient upon treasure trove enough on its own? Being a thief was really so bad, how do these feel so good? That's how, stuff in your pockets. Monsters! Only it was one matter of time. Nightmares, suppose if I decided this. They got nothing kind of thing to keep me from my prize. Everyone, all these little clown campers, I'll see you get a nice share of the pot. Can we even take it out of the Golden Nox though? I see she's not gonna get her treasure. Is that it? That should. More. How are so many? There's one of them. Those keep popping up. What do we have the means to handle this? Time retreat. It turns out my babies. And had that, Sarati. You want to stay here behind and complain? Be our guest. That was too close. They just closed it behind us too. Just what it's for, Lemire's. It's part of enemy, right? They emotion all that. And greed is one of them, a part of human nature, no matter how much or how little. I bet tons of people have been looking at that treasure, just like the good doc here. After 500 years of accumulating greed, there's eventually absorbed into the Grimald Nox. Oh, it's too great to be true. He gets damn either way. Sarati. I'm not happy about this. But not even we can choose out 5 whole series worth of lemurs, you know? No, I know, it still wouldn't spend all gold after all. If I found that hidden treasure after all time searching, I'd just go for it. It's a pitiful thing. Hey! So when did you... Can't keep your eyes off of seafarers here for a second, huh? What's he crave valuable being a 500-year-old airburst and all? A tiny little pelt like this won't make up overall event I went through to get here. The amount of gold is my one-way ticket to the leisure and luxury. It's more thrilling this way.
What?
Thrilling, huh? You're right. Story looked like you did hang her the time of her life. From the moment we started, now I think about it. Yeah, and that was before you knew whether the treasure exists to begin with. You have done about anything to find it. Consequences notwithstanding. Guess it makes you an 8 birds of a feather. What, me? Ah, now you're just being ridiculous. Loving me with people, me of all people into the adventurer. Alright, I'm over. We head back. After all, every second waits what we're about to try to miss out on is the second bear spent chasing down the next. That's the spirit? She persists, nothing else.
Job well done.
Genius Green. Huh.